Hi everyone. I just thought I would post a simple activity for you to do. Some people are getting caught up on assignments and some of you are ready to move on to new assignments. So I thought for those of you who would like a little extra math activity to do, I would post this Math Makes Sense sheet, which is called Which Unit? And it's just going to reinforce some ideas of the relationship between meters and centimeters. So what I've noticed is most of you at your homes have been using, I think, a tape measure. Better make sure I'm on the centimeter side. A tape measure to measure. And I would just wanted you to try to recognize the difference between when we would use centimeters to measure something and when we would use meters. So you've probably discovered by now that a meter is exactly 100 centimeters. So it doesn't even fit in the camera frame. So 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter. This activity is going to ask you to think about when you would use centimeters and when you would use meters to measure. So on this page, it's got a picture of a flagpole, a computer screen. Ooh, wouldn't it be cool if I could figure out how to insert a picture of those things into the video? Maybe I'll try to figure that out before I post it. So it has a flagpole, a computer screen, a tree, the spine of a book, so not the length of a book, but the spine, the width of the spine, and a skipping rope. So all you have to do for this activity is circle which unit of measurement you would use. So obviously most of us don't have printers, and that's fine. You could just write down the name of the object and say whether you would use M for meters or cm for centimeters. So what I want you to understand with this activity is that when we're measuring things that are small, we use smaller units of measurement. And when we're using things that are big, like more than 100 centimeters, we would use a bigger unit like meters. And I noticed that a lot of you, when you were measuring things around your house, like your refrigerators or your couches, you used a combination of the two. You said, well, my couch is 1 meter and 68 centimeters long, something like that. And I think that's great the way you were combining the two, because some of the objects weren't 2 full meters long. So you could use the objects on this page, or you could even just choose objects that you can think of and say when you would use centimeters and when you would use meters. And one little thing I thought I'd point out is that if you look closely at the measuring tape, there's even a smaller unit of measurement called millimeters, which we're not really, I think, supposed to learn about in grade 2, but it's interesting that when we're measuring really tiny things, and scientists use this a lot, they will use millimeters to describe how small an insect is or a seed. So for today, I just thought I would do a quick little video about this, and I will post the page. And it'll just be a little extra practice for those students who maybe would like a little extra practice with measuring. All right, thank you.